Hello. Yo. Alright, so it's like the end of July for me when I make this video, but I'm gonna schedule this shit up in fucking September because I'm taking August off. I took August off. So if you're watching this, yeah, this happened on July. So me and the girlfriend, we got season passes for like the OC Fair 2024, and like we like going to the fair a lot. It's something that's we do ritually, and usually when you buy the tickets ahead of time, you can get a deal, like just like a discount or whatever. So we decided to get like the season pass this time because the previous year we actually went like a few times, right, just to hang out with friends and stuff like that. So we were buying our ticket individually each time, so we're like, yeah, let's just buy the season pass. They're like $60 each. You can go any time you want, right, when the fair is open. Parking is not included, but it's $60, and we're like, all right, we just go like maybe 4 times and that should be good enough, right? Which we can easily do. Yeah, they have a lot of cool events to check out. So whether it's like monster trucks, demolition derby, I think that we're gonna have a BMX show, so we're gonna go check that out. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, and like we're definitely gonna max out our fucking time there. The cool thing is this year the OC Fair, they decided to have like a $5 testing thing. Before, what they would do is only on certain days, say like on maybe a Thursday or some random day of the middle of the week, you're able to go to the OC Fair and you can like try out food for $5 or something like that. But that was only like during the week, right? Not on the weekends. This time it could be any day of the week, that it's open, weekends included, and then you can go before 4 o'clock and they have a $5 menu, right? And usually like they're little, like, I want to say sampler sizes, but I mean they're actually not bad size of food, right? So we got a chicken skewer that we tried out, and it was pretty good. We got like 2 little mini taquitos, right? That was pretty good. Pink's is there. They got a chili dog for $5. That was really good. The girlfriend got like ice cream, that was pretty good as well. And yeah, with $20 I got full, and I tried like 4 different items rather than paying $20 for one fucking plate that could be food that maybe wasn't enough or didn't really like. So yeah, I like the deal. But the point of this video is not the food. What I want to talk about is that they actually had a cool little like exhibition going on, which is like the art of like album covers, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. Now I'll make more videos about Orange County Fair, the other stuff I'll check out, but for this video I just want to focus on like the art exhibit they had. So they actually had like professional artists drawing in real time, really good adult size fucking portraits of like famous album covers, mainly from the 90s and before that. And like as you can imagine, a lot of like retro 90s like album covers were there, as well as like classic ones like the Beatles, anything from Michael Jackson, Jimi Hendrix, Rolling Stones, whatever, Mariah Carey, and like and Jewel, I believe. Yeah, it was cool because like for the most part, like at least for me growing up, having the physical CD or an album was actually kind of a thing, right? You kind of like hold up like a CD, you're all checking out the album art, like the CD covers, you're reading the lyrics of the music. It's kind of a bummer. Like if it was an experience that like I don't think a lot of people really enjoy, and here I am talking like an old person back in my day kind of shit. But at least when I got the CD, like the physical copy, holding it and then being able to like check out some cool shit. Now when I was collecting CDs, actually one of my fucking garbage truck. One of my favorite CDs was actually the White Zombie Astro Creep 2000. I had that, and like the cool thing about this CD is like it had one of like the coolest fold out like lyrical arts that I think any CD they ever owned had, really. Most CDs they just had like maybe like a fold out page or just like the cover, that's it. It's like it has like the album cover, then like the back of that is just a white piece of shit. No, this one actually was cool. You can actually, it was like a giant accordion style of like fold out artwork that was really cool. Let me see if I can really find some pictures of that. Alright, this is probably like the best I could find, right? But like the thing is, like the CD, when you open it up and you fold it out, it had like a lot of cool artwork. From my understanding, like Rob Zombie himself is a national artist, so like a lot of this stuff was like, I guess, hand drawn himself. So each song had its own like individual like artwork, which was really cool, right? I don't know, for me being a kid when I had a CD, I thought it was like fun, right? So it was a lot of like interesting artwork that was in that CD. But yeah, like walking around, checking out the artwork, and I was like, man, fuck. Nowadays, like the way how I consume music is mainly whatever comes my way, really. For the most part, I like heavy music, right? I mean, I like all kinds of shit, but for the most part, that's what I listen to. So whatever the YouTube algorithm, throws at me, I tend to like listen to that music, that song, or that album for like a while until something else comes around, and then like I move on from there, right? Which is, kind of unfortunate because before it was kind of like, you got the No Way band. I used to read up on them a lot, you know, bands that I was interested in, you know, maybe learning about their backgrounds, this and that, and so on and so forth. I don't do any of that shit anymore. I'm just completely over that interest of like doing that with music. I just like music for like the sake of like listening to music, right? At least from what I see is that in regards to like physical copies of stuff, people they tend to they like to collect vinyls, which I thought was kind of interesting. Like people are still collecting those things. Some bands still offer like CDs or cassettes, but it's mainly cassettes or vinyls that I noticed that people offer, right? Which is kind of cool. I don't know. I guess people like having the big physical copy, right? Also, even like the vinyls itself could be like individually pressed, so each one is like individual. You know, it's not necessarily like a copy of a copy. So like the vinyl press itself, it's its own artwork. Since like it's summertime, like the interior of that area, they had like 2 bars actually, and like plenty of seating for you to hang out and chill. You have a sofa and you have your drink and all that. So it was cool, and obviously they had music playing in the background and all that. So it was like a cool little environment that they had. So yeah, I definitely appreciate OC Fair having that. So it was nice to be able to walk around and like enjoy the nostalgia of seeing some album covers. Fuck. Album artwork. It's still relevant, you know. I'm not saying like a CD cover art is not relevant. Like I still follow bands that like, they do some interesting like cover art. In particular death metal bands, they always come up with some crazy shit. I actually follow artists that work with death metal bands that create their shirts and CD designs, right? So I do see their work on Instagram, I follow them. So I mean, yeah, it's still prevalent or it's still alive, that artwork. But it is cool that they had a museum or an art exhibit, appreciating the art of like album covers, which I think is pretty cool. Like the Nirvana fucking like Nevermind album. Everybody seems to know about that. The Beatles, they're walking the street or whatever. Everybody knows that, Probably the best one is Typo Negative, The Origin of Feces, which is just a picture of an asshole. Gross. And Cannibal Corpse, they got a bunch of beautiful shit. So yeah, since I got the OC Fair season pass, I guess I'll just focus on enjoying my time there and focus on filming one thing at a time rather than like, cramming a bunch of shit in one day, in one video, right? Because yeah, the OC Fair is definitely fun. It has a lot of cool shit to check out, so I'll make a few more videos about the OC Fair, after this one. Alright guys, that's all I got. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.